How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Oh, my controller isn't even on. So, last time, we managed to find out that somebody died. We don't know who it is.
Thank God, am I right?
We have no idea who it is. And they were carrying this key, and which granted us access to the data center. And we are now about to check it out. So, let's take a look around.
This is the key to... What is this? This is the key to Andy's room. And then we hear rattling on your door.
Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. I mean, I want to know why they were killed as much as the next guy, but I also want to, like, really get out of here. No, that'd be boring.
What's your problem?
You're a bitch. I didn't
annoying.
finish the word. Anyways.
You're a bilch.
You're a bilch. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Hurry up and find something for Master.
I don't serve him.
You don't even go here.
Geez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are.
Wow. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop alter ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, Andy.
Like, can you not see it?
Move your head! Thank you.
So what?
I was sitting like this. To read the last line, I was like this.
Breaks your neck.
I get cranes in my neck. This is why I have terrible posture.
So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in.
What the hell? Wait, were we past the time limit?
Yeah, we are.
Does hell qualify as one of the words?
I don't think hell really
Oh,
matters.
great. What hell are you from? What century are you from?
The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. An alter ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. You said it,
You said it,
Grandpa.
Buster.
No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are always following our every move. They're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place even have? This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. Monokuma. What could be inside?
Monokuma. Doo, doo.
No luck.
The door's locked, huh? What if you use that key that opened this room?
Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole.
Try harder. Oh.
Force it.
Yeah. Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. We're totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. Worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
The game's over.
Nothing at all.
The game is over.
Really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us? What the freak?
What a freak. Anyway. Was that a laugh?
Huh?
Did I hear a laugh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, am I going insane? As long as I have this.
Huh?
Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. Whoa.
Whoa.
How much is a monthly membership?
Do you have an OnlyFans?
Do you have an OnlyFans?
What the hell?
I want to know how, like, if that portion of the game was voice acted, how that would sound.
Oh, God.
Probably insane. How much
Okay,
is
what am I supposed to be looking at here?
monthly membership?
Am I... Oh, the TV. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh? Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that like a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV. Oh,
Huh?
man.
Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here.
Are you talking about me? Okay. Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on.
You know?
Here, I'll start for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. Fairly Odd Parents. That's what we're gonna
Channel
watch.
chasers.
I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about?
I feel like we bring up channel chasers at least like
Yeah, I mean, hey,
once
it's
a
one
month.
of the best episodes from the Fairly Odd Parents. Oh, Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working.
Really?
No. Now all I gotta do is switch it on.
It explodes.
Then do it.
Okay, Saturday morning kitty.
Freaking idiot mastermind. Oh, you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. Really thought they could get away with it. I'm gonna resurrect them and beat the shit out of them.
I just hiccuped. Oh, this sucks. The show is garbage.
This is...
It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird. Funny prank.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Shut up, this is the best
That's
art.
really weird.
You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird, super weird.
You're one to talk. This TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. How is it showing the camera feed?
Well... Did you try changing the channel?
Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center staring at nothing.
What the heck?
What the fuck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
You know, there must be some kind of trick to it, like some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, man, but like...
Huh?
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 What?
What?
I love bits like that. I think it's so
It's so
funny.
freaking
that
funny.
They're just like, yeah, we don't even have to worry about him. And they're like, yeah, so basically we gotta do this thing. And Monokuma's like, what thing?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's like
It's such
in
a
line
like
with
cliche.
all like, yeah, like the movie tropes, but that one I'm fine
Yeah, it's so funny.
with. He's right behind me, isn't he? Been a while, you friggin' bastards. Friggin' nerds. Monokuma?
How? You're supposed to be dead.
Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid. Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even, it's been like half a day at most.
How are you alive again?
Oh yeah, that's it. The looks on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see, the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh, and I'm gonna laugh now. And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game.
You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are, anywhere, ever.
Are you serious? This place is the worst.
If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Ugh, I'm
I'm pupating right now, bro.
I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey.
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it.
A gushy little secret, huh?
That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh? But what does that mean?
It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
Isn't that so fucked?
It is. I remember when I first saw this reveal, I was like, oh shit. And he's dropped several hints about it too in the past
Yeah, I know,
chapters.
but I just think, I mean, like, I guess, like, the Hunger Games was the same vibe. Like,
Yeah,
and
like,
I
everybody
guess,
thinks
like,
it's
the
fake.
gladiators, but still, like, I don't know.
Yeah. What? This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. I just said the same thing twice. Doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning.
What? Broadcast live? To the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's.
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh no!
That's my favorite clip.
The camera feed is being broadcast? No, wait, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that?
All the
you
people
need is-
watching right now, this is the worst
This
episode by
sucks.
far. This filler? No.
Look at this filler arc.
Start
Trash.
killing each other.
All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind began to creak and groan.
Hey.
Everything has a meaning, you know. Although since I gave you all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now, why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them the true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying? You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually.
What if they already did? Huh?
Yes,
But then
indeed.
again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's this little business of... A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time.
No. Huh?
Class trial? Do you mean?
It's
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay?
heart.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for one heck of a ride.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
What the fuck? And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. Well, guys, I'm just gonna die. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. Took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm
I
sick of
thought that finally we could get out of here.
Well, you thought wrong, idiot.
I did. And plus, what did he say about the class trial?
Stop.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. No. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know her name. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe... Quiet. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin.
But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
He's in this room.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop.
I don't have time to explain. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works, after all.
Shut
Investigating.
your damn mouth.
Well, I better start. Oh yeah, here we got the guitar. So good. I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. He had also been struck in the head with this object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was? The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Okay, time to get started. I need to check everywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. And win.
Do a cartwheel.
Do a cartwheel.
I always do a cartwheel at every crime scene I go to.
Every time. I'll find out if it's Kyoko or not. Or not. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake. They're really long. It seems like they get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog. Never seen anything like it. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one other little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. The top half of the body is wet. The way Byakuya is just staring. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Was it there? Double check. There's a knife. Is this? Oh yeah! Must be the knife that was stuck in the body. Of course the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, front to back. Does it mean the knife was what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this the one that was in my room? That's it! It's the knife the person was holding. This is getting really weird. It's just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding the knife. And that same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found there. Here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because... when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife and stabbing the shit out of them. Maybe then I killed him and brought the body here. If this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko's the one that attacked me. Why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything. No, there's no way.
Nice.
That would be kind of weird. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. 4.
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Yeah, there were 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong?
You're missing a chicken.
There's only 4 of them in here. We're 1 short. Huh? Why are you freaking out over that? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night. There were definitely 5 of them. What are we gonna do? Going for 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
conspiracy.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even if one single piece disappears, the entire world is fucked. I did my best to ignore him and focus on the problem. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? The cock. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which means the murder must have taken place after 7:30. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, is there a tarp in here before? Should probably look into that. Could be related. The top is wet, covered in mud and grime. The underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. There's one thing in here that concerns me. Bye. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and? Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7, and I headed to the dining hall. Once I got there, I met up with Hina, and that was right around 7:30. I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and then she found the body and passed out like an idiot.
Lomo.
Now then, what time is it?
Time for you to get a watch.
9 o'clock.
Well, yeah, it's 9 o'clock.
That's right, it had to have been right around 9.
You know?
Now that you mentioned it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9. Okay, my dog, job's done. I'm done.
Thanks for nothing.
That's a pretty small job. I did not want to talk to you. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want?
So in
I'd like to
other
hear your
words-
alibi. Alibi?
In other
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after the nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking me about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure?
Because I know things.
Because I killed him. It's just after nighttime began I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden in the last few days, so I figured he was here. And I could confirm when I arrived last night there was no body here.
In other words.
No body.
No bodies.
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together that entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we all immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to go get them. After that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi, damn it!
Shit.
Welcome back to Chapter 1. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you?
In my bed. Being
I'm telling the
sick.
truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi.
You're an alibi.
I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Fuck. I don't want to look at the chicken.
Love them.
Tag yourself, the one facing the wall.
Tell yourself.
Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up?
Or genocide Jill decided to be a dumbass.
Literally.
If I remember right, he was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. There was also a knife sticking out of the stumbo, and the area around it was stained.
With blood bow.
With blood bow. And the wound stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. Remember how much blood there was on the body? I didn't see any on the ground.
Okay. That's wrong.
That's
Oh,
wrong.
thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked.
Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember a lot better too, so thank you! I think I've checked everything I need to in this area. I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment. Somewhere I need to go. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really her? Is that true? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me? But why? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. She was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. Key to her room.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options, bitch.
What? Bilch. Limit my
Just
options.
give
Give me the
up.
key.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't have a choice. I have to see if they'll let me borrow her room key.
Can I go in there?
Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it. Later, at a class trial. Oh, it's not about that.
I want to go to there.
You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect.
Well, then come with me.
If I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda
You're
to
a
take care
bitch.
of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. You're an idiot. Okay, then in the meantime, I should go look around somewhere else. I'm gonna go check out the one area
The
that
one
I
area.
specifically will not mention. Hi. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found a bomb. It's a bomb!
Bomb.
It's what? A bomb. A bomb!
Oh my god.
And the bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. It just reminds me of our Your Turn to Die episode, where it's just like, the knife. The knife?
knife.
The knife.
The knife.
Oh my god, is that a knife?
Is that a knife? That is totally a knife.
Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden. That was fucking fast. As much as I do like this investigation theme, I still think the one from V3 is my favorite, which obviously you haven't heard
Yeah,
yet.
I have not played that one, so.
But second game still is a really good one. I'm back. Let me go in. Open the door. Think we can go soon?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait! Watch off out a second glance. Hurried after him on our way to the dorms.
Had a rough start there.
I struggled. Well then, here we go.
Do you have tissues in here?
I do not.
I'm
Byakuya
leaving
took out the key and
Novelhouse.
slid into the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. What the hell? This is Kyoko's room.
What?
You want to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue. Might help us understand her.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take the time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely there's something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete? Oh, I know.
Alright.
Earlier, she gave me something.
Worry not, my foul-breathed friends. I have a Pokemon Band-Aid.
I have a band-aid. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it.
Hold on, shut up. We have to find out which Pokemon I got.
Alright, let's see.
Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet.
Real. Okay, anyways.
What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. What the hell? What could it be? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, as I lifted up the sheets. What's this? Found a crumpled up piece of paper.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh my god, the Class 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba. Holy shit. It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. Captain Obvious. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and bitches. That's it.
Key and bitches.
Must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. And this is what she left behind. I don't have time for her sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I mean, never to pull myself together and look down at the profile sheet. Name? Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex? Femme. Female. Female.
Famale.
The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over the Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information. She was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped and that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never realized why she decided to return home when she fucking did. Wow. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group? This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in is like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction and the other's sci-fi. No way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. This is how I saw things, just an ordinary... Oh my god, that's what's how I saw things as an ordinary fucking male. And then,
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed fucks. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. It's worth remembering. It's all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Well, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. It's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
You found her profile? So what if we did? Don't freak out on me, I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? Well, who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it.
Jesus.
There's our omnivorous, you know.
What?
A rule violations really are so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about one writing on the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey.
When you all first got together in the main hallway back then, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
That's crazy. How many people there were before?
Yeah, a misunderstanding? What are you saying?
In other words.
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes,
The total number
indeed.
taking part in the killing game was actually 16. 16? Then... Oh my god.
Mukuro, the 16th student.
The 16th student, Mukoto Ikusaba. She's part of the school life? So the one making all the regulations is... me.
Why?
Why?
Wait.
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Well,
Okay, that's all you get for now. Bye, fuckhead. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back to the sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I want to share a little secret with you. Seriously?
hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Okay. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand. The tattoo. That's not a
tattoo.
scar. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means she's hiding the scars.
No way.
Those fake nails on the corpse? Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. She sucks. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such
God must have
ignorance.
really hated you to make you so dull.
Such a good
Don't you
line.
remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukoto was the student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma's trying to tell us that Mukoto was the one creating the rules in the game. Why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukoto is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukoto is related to the case?
It's certainly
Perhaps she's the one who
possible.
killed Kyoko.
And
What?
then blew herself up.
That would explain why she would have to write or have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukoto is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began, because I'm smart.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I changed my mind.
It's all clear.
Mukoto Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? Without Mukoto, wait, that's not Mukoto. Without Mukoto, the ultimate despair was the mastermind's true identity. If that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukoto is giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Mukoto isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukoto and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it definitely seems possible, but if that's really true, if Mukoto isn't the killer, then who is? There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration?
Of my favorite number.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers in those really traditional public bathhouses. Use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. I always have private ones. Doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But if it is a key, I
possible.
think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. The key to your fucking brain. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo this might go to. The dojo? Well, then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there's other places in need of investigation. I should find out if the key and the dojo are really connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Yes, Daddy.
No.
Alright, big boy. Hurry up and check. What we're here for. Fine, fuck you. Dickhead. There are two wooden lock. Two? Wooden? No, that's not what that said at all. It's a woodblock keys, just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
Yeah, that's the one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what this means, right? I should probably use the key we found in the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, try it. Okay. Fuck! I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the metal lock, and it made a moaning noise.
I hit that.
The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here? Looks like 10 in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong, despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Kinda like you. Strong sticks.
Love a strong stick.
There's something else inside the locker. This wadded out ball of duct tape. Wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain? If it is, that means this must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? How could it possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer. Something wrong?
Very strange.
Very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. How did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Where?
What?
Still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Rukoya was part of? How are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research? You talk about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. He seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand. Went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, there we go. Quickly return with a file in his hand.
I see.
Take a look. I have no idea what it says. What language is this?
My language.
How did you make it all the way to the high school, without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme?
Why is every time they do like the like full screen art, it doesn't look like Danganronpa?
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. It's like the art style is completely different. Makoto's head looks a little weird proportionally.
Yeah.
Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they're a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear in any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they were completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that key members of the group are all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Pretty funny.
My
That would
face
never
when I
happen to me.
implode.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, and the only reality. These people are out of our world. The battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely is the word I'd use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said it's the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that?
No.
Should a member of each team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. I didn't bother to investigate the body though, so I wouldn't know how this correlated. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? What could that mean? Oh man. Dingle my dong.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena.
I love
It
Animal
damages
Planet.
us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you
No.
later.
I don't know where that is. Then the time has come. Prepare to die. All we can do
That's
now
the wrong game.
All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. I'm coming. God, there's so little of us here. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together?
Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word.
Did you guys even investigate? We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? Are
I
you
know.
doing fucking making out?
I haven't even touched this free time event, so...
What, are you jealous?
Or are you just making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? Fucking weird.
What?
Stop talking and brace ourselves. He'll be here any second.
When he gets here, we jump him.
Any second? He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But... We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10. And then 20, and then a year. What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he, like, died again?
What should we
I
do?
hope he did.
Should we keep waiting here, or...?
Or what? Jesus!
I was
Did I
waiting for
scare
him
ya?
to go, no, just Monokuma.
No.
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? Only me.
Oh my god.
What, I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's in violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. That's definitely Kyoko.
If it's me you're looking for. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
Hi. I'm here. No rule has been broken.
Kyoko!
Kyoko? You're still alive?
I mean, it's pretty obvious they wouldn't have killed her off. for
I know.
this.
Also, like, listen, this is my thing. Like, Makoto literally goes, oh, those nails look pretty weird. You're telling me you spent so much time with this woman and never once have been like, oh, you're wearing really long nails.
Yeah.
And they're bright
She also,
red.
she also had gloves on, so
Yeah.
wearing long nails like that would make no sense.
Right, exactly.
That's a ghost!
Stop talking.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right. Look at my ass. There's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later.
You know that
No.
meme that's like, everyone is so mean to me with the heartbreak emoji, and it's a dude with the biggest fucking ass in the world.
I think I know what you're talking about.
He has
I've
like
seen it
the
on Twitter.
roundest cheeks, and he's facing the wall, and
His
the picture is
voluptuous
grainy, and it's
ass.
like, everyone is so mean to the number 2 me, ... heartbreak emoji.
I think I know what you're talking about. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you.
Everyone get your juicy asses onto this.
Monokuma was gone. We all rushed up Kyoko. Oh man, I slapped her. Kyoko.
Hi. So you really didn't die?
I wish I had.
Of course I didn't die.
Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us.
I'm not. You should have died.
Huh? He's right, now we gotta deal with the ghost.
I told you stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. He was angry that he was
Master,
wrong.
wait for me!
Good call. Who knows what might happen if we take too long.
But I'll be happy when this trial is all over.
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Bye. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, what the fuck?
No, you listen.
Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
the second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras in there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered.
Then, when did you find out?
So
That a body had been discovered. Just now I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to the trial completely uninformed, can I?
So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting.
But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to.
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
Mystery mouse tool. What? Oh man.
Just a second. Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would
Because
seem-
this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me.
Wow. For her? That's a strange way to put it. Class trial's important for everyone, right? So why would you say like it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way into the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Right. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And then it fell.
Oh god.
And the door slid shut on
Do you
my
ever
ass.
have a fear of that? Like, I have an unrealistic, like, fear. Well, it's not really unrealistic because it could happen, but, like, every time I get into an elevator, I'm like, haha, what if this just fucking fell?
Oh yeah, sometimes I think about that when I'm on bridges.
Yeah, that
Well,
too.
what if it just like
Like,
breaks?
what would I do if I just died?
What would happen? This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated the very depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Fuck.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. Feels like it's been forever since we got together like this as a family. Time for the chosen jobs has passed. Let's get on with the show. And so, a curtain, V curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Alright,
Alright, it's time.
it's time. Alright, and this looks like the perfect place to wrap up this episode. So next time on Danganronpa, we're going to kick off what looks to be one of the last class trials. Oh boy. So, as always, if you all enjoyed and want to keep the series going and show us some love and support, you know what to do. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all in the next episode.